Good afternoon and welcome to Blind Builds with Blind Prime. Today on Building Braille, we are going to cover the letter Q. Yes, that letter that always bothered Pickard. Every single time Pickard thought he was done with the letter Q would show up and throw a monkey wrench in all of Pickard's plans and be like, "Oh, you're just stupid little monkeys," said Q. And Picard would be like, "No, I'm not a monkey," and he'd proceed to throw bananas at Q. I mean, I may be misremembering Star Trek, but, I may be confusing it also with Expeditionary Force a little bit, but, six in one hand, half dozen in the other. Q, the little beer can, it's all a matter of perspective, really. Both of them are crazy intelligent beings that just seem to like humans, but also enjoy screwing with them. I think it's wonderful. If you haven't picked up the Expeditionary book series, I highly recommend it. I've been enjoying it since it started coming out. I've listened to all of them. I'm fully caught up. The new one comes out in December of this year. There's like 16 books, maybe 15, or is it 14? There are a lot. Get them. Go listen to them. And while you're at it, check out an author called Joshua Dalzell. That author is amazing. He writes little action books. I swear to you, it feels like you're just reading an action movie in book form. And they're less than 9 hours long on the Audible app. I'm pretty sure you can pick them up other places, but I couldn't find them on Bard. They're not available, for the free Library of Congress thing. So I do recommend, looking up Omega Force by Joshua Dalzell, and then later checking out Marine, which is it's a Space Marine thing, and it's a sequel series to Omega Force while Omega Force is still going on, and it covers Jason Burke's son and how he handles things. And I know I just gave you a big spoiler away, but oh well. Look, go check out Joshua Dalzell. Everything he writes is a lot of fun. He's just a fun author, and I'm drawing a blank on the guy who writes Expeditionary Force, but just go check out Expeditionary Force. Omega Force. Those forces are some good forces to have in your library. There's some good forces to listen to. I can't recommend them enough. They're wild. They're enjoyable rides, and they're not paying me, by the way. I just want to talk Omega Force with people. Nobody I know reads the books, and I really want to talk about them because I do enjoy them a lot. I really enjoy them, and I want you to read them and then talk about them in the comments with me. It'd be fun, be enjoyable, and let me know in the comments. Would you like me to do book reviews? Because I can totally do book reviews, and I bet your bottom dollar I've read more books than you. Trust me, I have read a lot of books. I think I'm addicted to reading books, or at least listening to them now. Before I lost my vision, I was reading them. I would get a tome that's like that thick, and I'd finish it in 4 days. You know, I just, boom, it's done. I wouldn't even sleep sometimes if the story's good enough. Oh man, that last Wheel of Time. And holy crap, Wheel of Time. I know I keep talking about literature and books and stuff, but we're just on a roll now. Listen, you've got to read Wheel of Time. You have to. It's a magical story, and what happens at the end is worth the read. You look at all those books and you go, I don't know about that. I'm letting you know the ending of The Wheel of Time is the best ending I have ever read for a book series ever. Hands down, 180%, almost 200% the best book I've ever read ending wise. That had such a concise and complete ending. I wanted for nothing. And I recommend it. Robert Jordan is the name of that author. Brandon Sanderson picked it up after he died. That's how good this book series is. Somebody came and picked it up and finished it. And apparently, Robert Jordan actually wrote the last chapters of the book series before he died. So, though you're reading Brandon Sanderson's manipulation on Robert Jordan's work for the last few books, If those last chapters of that last book, that's all Robert Jordan. Thanks, for listening to that bit. Let's get into the Q. And I'm, once again, sorry I've blathered on a bit. And holding a Braille Q in my hand the entire time, just letting it sit there. Okay, so let's talk about how to make the Q. Let's get this video started, shall we? So what you're going to need one 3x2 plate, like always. You're also going to need one 2x2 plate. Ooh, we're getting bigger. Okay. And then finally, you're going to need one single 1x1 stud, and you're going to need one single 1x1 tile. Okay? So it's not that many pieces, 4 pieces. All in all, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, let's set all this stuff on the right here. All right, it's all there. Cool. So first off, you want to take your 2x3 or 3x2 plate, and you're going to want to put the 2x2 on the top 4 studs. So in the 1, the 2, the 4, and the 5 positions. Just boom, just like that. There you go. Now, we're going to take the 1x1 tile, and we're going to put it in position number 6. Make sure it's right side up. There it goes. Position number 6 is the 1x1 tile, and position number 5 is the... Wait, no. Position number 3 is the 1x1 stud. So that's how you make a Q. And we'll show you on front of us real quick. And by the way, I am still raising money for my for that HasLab Dragonfly. I'm like $100 short. So if any of y'all know any ways to help me out with that last $100, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be much appreciated. 3x2 plate for the final bit, and we're going to set it down on the table front in front of us so that you can build along, like always. And we're going to put the 2x2 in the 1, which is the top left corner, the 4, which is the top right corner. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, and 5. Here we go. And now, make sure that's clicked in there right. Yep, nice. And now we're going to put a stud in the number 6 position, which is bottom right-hand corner. And we're going, not stud, that was a tile, in the 6th position in the bottom right-hand corner. Now we're going to put the stud in the 3 position in the bottom left-hand corner. And that is how you make a Q. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching me today. And I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you've learned something. And please, keep tuned into my channel. I go over a different letter every week. And when we're done with the letters, we're going to cover the Nemeth code math, because that's the only math in Braille that matters. And this YouTuber's opinion. And once we're covering Nemeth code math, we're going to get into all sorts of things. And I definitely will be covering Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally for that, because those are important things that you've got to figure out how to do if you want to do any sort of calculations with Braille. And, it's important to understand how to calculate in Braille. But we will cover Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally after Nemeth code math, and we will be doing it in the proper order. So that means parentheses, exponents, please excuse, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Okay, in that order. Well, I mean, you can switch up the addition and the subtraction. You can switch up the multiplication and the division. It all depends on how the parentheses lie. So, until next Pride, bye-bye for now.